Okay, boys and girls, this is where the cooking begins. We've got our bean pot here with just a little bit of oil in the bottom of it to keep stuff from sticking. We're going to throw this 2 pounds of bite-sized andouille sausage in here. I've got it cut up real nice. And we're going to brown this up a little bit. And come here. We'll brown this up a little bit and get a little extra fat out of it. We're going to take this out and put it in the refrigerator and bring it back later. I don't like mine cooked down to mush. I like it to still have a little bite to it when it's time to eat. So we're going to just bar a little extra fat from it at the moment. Let it cook down some. And we're going to get with our vegetables. We'll be right back with you. Y'all see that extra fat coming out in there from that sausage? Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're not trying to cook this sausage and get it all good and brown and crispy. We just sweating a little bit of extra fat out of there, a little extra flavor for our onions and peppers coming up in a little bit. Okay, now this sausage is starting to get a little color to it, so this is where we want to pull it out. We done got a whole bunch of extra fat out of it, a little extra juice. We're not trying to cook it, get it crispy or nothing. We just, like I said, we're trying to bar a little flavor from it for right now. So we're going to put this in a bowl. And got us a slotted spoon so we can leave all that good flavor behind, all that good juice. And now once I get this out, we're going to put our onions and peppers in and start sweating them down and start building our platform for our red beans to go in. Be right back. All right, now we got that sausage out. We got all this good grease in here. And this is what we're going to saute our vegetables with. And you see I got this onion. I'm going to put that in there. Let's get all of it. We got some bell pepper. A couple of bell peppers. And if you'll notice, I got this chopped up real fine because I want this to almost just dissolve into the mix. And that's a couple of fresh jalapenos. I don't like celery. Most everybody uses celery. I like to use jalapeno. I'm not a fan of celery. We're going to take this and we're going to sweat this down, and it's going to release some juice. It's going to deglaze the bottom of this pot. And we're going to saute this down in that andouille fat and get some good flavors going on. All right, here's what we're looking for. We got them good and soft, onions and peppers. We got those bell peppers, jalapenos, and onions diced up real fine. We got them cooked down soft. They're getting translucent. We got the bottom of that pot deglazed. All that good flavors in your vegetables now. Now, this is a double batch. So we're going in with 2 ham hocks. 2 ham hocks. I got 2 pounds of dark red kidney beans that have been sorted and drained and soaked and you know, all that good stuff you got to do with your beans. Now, we got to have some liquid. We're going to start off with some fresh water. And you see that? We'll start off with about 10 cups of water. We can always add a little more later on. That's a pot full of beans, y'all. Now, for right now, little preliminary spice dump. I got some Cajun seasoning here. I got some cayenne pepper, a little bit of Old Bay. That's my favorite ingredient. Now we're gonna dump that in there for now. We're gonna put 4 bay leaves in it. We're gonna give that a stir. Now, high heat, bring it to a boil. See y'all in a little bit. All right, we got this up to a rolling boil. We're gonna bring the heat down to about medium for a minute. We're gonna be looking for a low simmer, but now we got it boiling. I hope y'all didn't think I was just gonna stick with that plain water. A lot of people use chicken broth. I didn't have any chicken broth, but one thing I like to use is beef broth. So I got some beef based here. I'm going a little beef based. It's gonna flavor that water up. Now, what we want to do at this point is let it simmer. Let it simmer, let it cook down, let them ham hocks cook apart, let the beans get soft. We'll check back with you in about an hour. All right, we're 1 hour in on the simmer, and now it is time to add one more ingredient, and that is going to be a big tablespoon of chopped garlic. I don't like to put my garlic in at the beginning because it gets all burnt up when you're sauteing your vegetables, so I throw that in here. I'll get that good garlic flavor, we don't get it burnt. And water's looking good, everything's looking good, the house smells amazing. We'll come back about another hour and check it again. All right, here we are 2 hours in on this boil, and you can see these beans are already starting to make their gravy, and that tells me they're here in about another half hour, 45 minutes. This stuff's gonna be good and thick and ready to go. So now it's time to bring this back to the party. That's right, 2 pounds of andouille sausage that we chopped up earlier and browned down in this pot. We're gonna mix that back in and let it hang out in there for the next half hour while we're finishing this up. And now is when you want to add, normally I'd use fresh, but I didn't have any fresh, so we're going to go with some parsley flakes. And a good little dose of parsley in here for that flavor and color. And we're just going to stir this up and let that sausage cook a little bit. Let those beans cook down some more. And when we come back here in a little bit, this stuff's going to be ready to go. See y'all later. All right, y'all, 2.5 hours, and here is the final result. These beans are ready. We fished the bay leaves out. We took the ham hocks out. They've given us all the flavor they're going to. So this is a 2.5 hour cook from the time they started boiling, but a little prep work at the beginning. And all we're going to do with this is put it in a bowl with a scoop of rice in the middle and enjoy. Hope y'all have a good evening.